What's the director's name from Ragnarok? What's his name?
Come on, man. I be fucking his name up too. Shit, but I love him. It's
Is it Taika? Is it Taika? Taika?
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, that guy.
Taika Waititi.
Um, he just, according to the playlist.net, he did an interview with Wired to promote his role as the villain in Free Guy, starring Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, I want to see that actually. That
Yeah,
shit looks funny, dude.
Let me know how that is.
Sure.
But he's confirmed that he's landed on a story. We got a couple updates about him, and I should know his name because he's one of my favorite directors.
Me too.
He's got he has a script for his movie, for his Star Wars movie, that's going to be produced by Lucasfilms. Well, we've got a story. I'm really excited about it because it feels very me. What do you, when you think of, this is kind of a two-parter. When you think of Star Wars and Taika doing a collaboration, what do you think? What do you envision as a writer, as a man, as a creative?
As soon as he said it feels very me, I was with it. Because I've been a fan of his for a while. Like the first thing that I saw him do was that vampire mockumentary that came out. Shit, when did that shit come out? What We Do in the Shadows. And if you ain't never seen that, you gotta watch this shit because the shit is hilarious. And you will see elements of the same kind of humor that he put in the Ragnarok in that. You know, so that shit was great. What We Do in the Shadows, if you've never seen this shit.
Yeah, he turned that into an episodic on Hulu.
Yeah, I haven't watched that. Watch the original movie. The original movie is fucking funny as hell. If you like his type of comedy, you know, that conversational, understated kind of shit. I love this dude. He's funny as fuck. So I would definitely give any kind of Star Wars anything. I would give anything that he did a chance because of all the shit that I've seen him do prior that I've liked. But it started with me with What We Do in the Shadows. As a matter of fact, I need to buy that shit again because I bought it, I let somebody borrow it, and I never got it back. And that shit,
me.
No, it wasn't you. I know exactly who it was. But
you ain't gonna blame the roaches and the movie on me, goddamn it.
Nigga, if you ever came to the blackest fuck headquarters with roaches, you wouldn't get let in. I know you ain't got roaches, nigga. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about way back when I was shit, I don't know, 12, 11 years old, a nigga named Tim that was dirty as fuck.
That's
Y'all
just so
not the
funny.
same people. Why you sound real trigger right now? Like you like did somebody
nigga, that's
blame you for
hilarious.
roaches?
Like a little kid just got roaches around him, nigga. That's amazing to me. He got pockets in his shorts and he just got.
There's YouTube videos floating around with a little hood rat chick with roaches crawling through her hair and she don't even feel it. Let's not act like the shit don't happen. I don't want to talk about roaches no more.
You know what?
I feel like I need to take a shower right now, bro.
I've seen that video, so you're right. You're right. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna hop off my box.
If you live in a house that's made for 3 people and you got 18 motherfuckers living in there, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna be the cleanest. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a beacon for land shrimp to just show up at your crib.
Land shrimp? I'm done with you.
Roaches and shrimp are related. Anyway,
I'm gonna name my band Land Shrimp.
hey, I got the guitar. I'm lead guitarist, baby. All day, baby. All day. No, but back to my man, whose name I forgot again.
Taika?
Taika, yeah. What We Do in the Shadows, the original one. That shit, when I saw that, I was like, man, I'm fucking with whatever he does after. And when I found out he was doing Thor Ragnarok, I was like, I know this shit gonna be cold. Like I wasn't worried. There was people worried, like, oh, well, he does comedy. that comedy shit is gonna fuck up Thor, and Thor Ragnarok is literally
That's the
top
best
five.
store. Yeah.
It's
Like
and the MCU is literally top five out of all of those movies. Probably number two for me.
that
So,
saved the whole Thor single solo movies. Like,
oh, that saved Thor. Why do you
yeah,
think he's coming back to do the next one?
right,
Because those
right,
first two Thors were sleepers, bro. Like, and not sleepers in the sense they was cold niggas that know. Sleepers in the sense that 45 minutes in, I was kind of like, I
right.
know they're gonna mention Infinity Stone somewhere, so I gotta stay up. You know. Uh huh. Yeah. So he Thor Ragnarok is brilliant because of him. So
He also, as a part two to this, he's adamant about making his Akira movie live action as well.
man, man, I'm with it.
And now he in the article it states that and apparently Warner Brothers owns Akira, which just doesn't I don't anything Brothers owns, I get skeptical. And this is why, because the reason why it's been held up in pre-production, because they had I don't even know if they have a script, but this is a valid reason. Warner Brothers has been attempting to whitewash the entire cast. And Tyke is like, no, we need Asian kids. We need Asian. That's who they're supposed to be. And see, I mean, but I'll let you go. But yeah, what do you think about him
You
doing
just
that?
said Warner Brothers was attempting to whitewash Akira.
Yeah,
Were they in the same board meeting with that Disney cocksucker that said we can't be experimenting with Asian actors or something?
they probably had lunch that day. Listen,
Stupid motherfuckers. Listen,
so but
listen, corporate white folks in entertainment. Listen, man. Listen,
oh, he's going Quincy.
bro. Me and Michael. No, look, seriously, bro. Like, how many times does it have to be done to like the story is dope. It don't matter who's attached to it as long as they can act. Put the Asian kids in the goddamn movie because that's who it should be. I don't want to see no more fucking Ghost in the Shell Scarlett Johansson's, man. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, Joe. Like, this shit is really fucking irritating to me. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah,
You do not need a square jaw white man to sell fucking movies. Like, get the fuck out of here. Those should be Asian kids. As a matter of fact, what in the fucking where's the city in Akira?
it's Tokyo's Neo
Neo
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Ain't gonna be no white people there.
Yeah, but okay, I agree with you. But this is a problem with Japan. They whitewash their own characters. They do that shit to themselves on their own. Because if you look at Akira back in the day, they don't quite look Asian, but they don't quite look white. They look like some blend in between. I mean, and that's a cultural thing. Even with Dragon Ball, they go from somewhat looking Asian characters to when they get super powered, blonde hair, green eyes, and they can do things that they couldn't do just minutes ago. That's like a reoccurring trope amongst anime and Japanese culture.
But
Um,
but
not saying it's right,
it,
but I'm just
it don't
saying
have
it's
to be the case for Akira though.
no, it doesn't. But I, it gets Warner Brothers has an argument to say, well, that's what the characters are, so they get away with saying some shit like that because we're like those kids don't look Asian. Because I don't know about you, because clearly your Inglewood starts with an E and mine's it doesn't, right? There,
Yay, yay.
the first time I saw Akira, they had Corey Feldman doing the voice because there was no subtitles or there wasn't there was no subtitle. It was a voiceover. So the motherfucker that was the little kid that essentially, apparently, according to his words, was getting fucked all through the 80s by grown white men and producers. He was the lead dude with the red leather jacket on and shit like
Nah,
that.
son. Hold on. We about to look. We about to look. Give me a
Corey
second.
Feldman, bro. Corey Feldman. That might not be your dub though. Like that. There's been I mean, we could go. This is a rabbit hole. Like, there's been several different versions of Akira. Like the original dub from the '80s. I don't even know if it still exists anymore.
That's
And I
it.
used and I used to have it. Okay, but Corey Feldman was the original voice. The guy they got to do for the re-up. That ain't Corey. That was done like late '90s, early 2000s.
I recognize Corey Feldman has a very recognizable voice because he was the little white boy in the 80s. Him, it was Feldman and the other Corey. They did all those little 80 movies.
Corey Payne, yeah.
Payne, whatever. Them niggas.
Haim, Corey Haim.
Haim.
Yeah.
Haim and Feldman, I remember because they did a couple movies where it was like, man, those was niggas. They, you know, they got fucked up. Anyway, no, Joe. Make it Asian actors, man.
No, I'm with that.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
They need to make the movie, one, because I need to see that shit. And number two, they need to do it with Asian characters. Japan, stop whitewashing your own characters, though. How about that? Let's keep pushing.